We close our eyes, we never lose the gains. Welcome, people, to another daily episode of the Crypto Mass. Here with me, the Superman, Father Superman, your superhero of cryptocurrency. In today's episode, we are potentially going to be looking at the next big Binance chain NFT gem. You don't want to miss out on what this is. No one has spoken about it. No one knows about it. But you are going to find out today, so you can join early. You may be able to get into the private sale. Who knows? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to inform you of what it is and why you need to look out for it. Also, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be taking your questions, your suggestions. I believe in the congregation, the power of collaboration. You are blessed today to be with a Suppoman. So if you like content like this where we discover gems, and I mean gems, if you had gotten into most of what we have spoken about, what we have uncovered in these videos, you would be in such severe profit right now. You could buy yourself a whole commercial real estate block and rent it out to 10 businesses. Okay, maybe not that much, but definitely by the end of this bull run. So, people, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And in the meantime, let me just make sure that I have got you guys in the house. So, who have we got in the house? So, we've got NH, Gideon, Lisa Marie, Craig, Lindsay Gardner, Peter, Britcoin, William Pham, Noreen Anderson, Mivek, Draz, Gideon, Cryptonimus, David Niven, Matthew Newman. Hold on. Right, yes. So, anyway, who else? Sarjad, Narin, Blair, Mark, Samuel, Sando, Priscilla, Jamie, Harvey, Redford Danger, Paul Adamson, Sky, No Limits, Zornitsa, DH, Rod, Ross, Zen, or Ross Z, Philip Reed, huge fan, Angie Kumar, great to see you people, Narin, Shit. Hope I'm not... Oh, and Patrick Stock. Hope I didn't butcher your name there. I meant no offense if so. So let me just share this out to the Twitterverse because, as per usual, you may or may not be getting... the notifications that I am live. And by the way, people, this is not sacrilegious. This is crypto-religious. So anyway, enough of the pun downs. So let's share this out. Bish bash bosh, done. Right. So let's have a look and see what is happening right now. So yesterday I called it absolutely brilliantly. So yesterday we were looking at this bull flag, which ended up in exactly what it was supposed to. A big rise to the upside. So we smashed through this support barrier, and we have essentially seemed to have hit some resistance near here. We're getting up towards the kind of next barrier, which is on or around about 55,000. Now, the price found a little bit of sideways maneuverage, but it looks like another flag is forming. So we could be actually, the bears are on top of the bulls, but it doesn't seem very convincing. I'd say the resistance is beginning to flag, and actually we could be seeing some upwards action, particularly in the next 24 hours. Not only for Bitcoin, but we could also be seeing it for Ethereum, which also seems to be in a bull flag formation, and also polkadot and some of the main ones. So if we go and have a look at our one of our favorite charts, this chart is not why you follow me, but you need to follow me if you want to be kept up to date as to where we are in the market. This traces the current sentiment of the market. Once it hits euphoria stage, that's when exit visas are being lined up. So, with what happened with the recent price come down of Bitcoin, previously, so here it's around about $52,300, and we are at 70%. Last time we were at 52, we were at 73%. So because of the recent dip, we have been brought down further in the sentiment, so much further away from euphoria, which means there is a lot of room to the upside, in my personal opinion. So, I haven't actually got it up. Probably the worst phrase I could have used there. Let's have a look and see where we are. We're at 63 in the altcoin index. So although Bitcoin's doing incredibly well, actually the altcoins are absolutely they're tearing it. They're tearing it still. So let's have a look and see what's doing well, what's not doing quite so well. And this will give you an indication as to why I'm going to cover what I'm going to cover. So, what is at number one biggest riser again? Essentially 3.4x in the last week. It is a Binance Smart Chain NFT platform. Now, you can see already the benefit of being a Binance Smart Chain NFT platform. You can see that this is the top riser the last 3 days in a row. So I've got one that has not even come out yet that you are going to know about before anyone else, right? So if you want to know what that is, make sure that you bring us up to 200 likes. How many likes are we on? We're only on 48 likes. So smash those likes up. We got Karen Westgate in the house. Good to see you, Karen. One of Suppo's angels. Stack of Ventures. Low cap. 1 million. Their fund filled with 2.7 million in 4 days. Okay, I'm going to give that a look. So is that currently out? Stack of Ventures. So let's get up to 200 peeps. Come on, 200. It's not that big a deal. There are 240 current watchers. So, yes, look at the hair. Isn't the hair looking absolutely sublime today? So let me just join you. This is what you have to do, people. This is what you have to do. You literally only need to lick or touch, whichever you prefer. If you are a fan of hygiene, you won't lick, but just hit that like button. Anyway, so what was it? Stack of Ventures. Stack of Ventures is there. Okay. It's not new hair. It's just yeah, just came out well when I blow dry it. Right, okay, so this is apparently below 1 million. And it's up 28%. So it's been out a few days, actually. It's been out since the 2nd of March. $49. So 69 now, so it's 20 up on that. The volume was 2 million. The volume was previously 166, 85... And then it had a power day, 2.8 million, $100 it was. It was $100 it was. And then 55, and now it's gone back up again. So let's check this out. Let's see what this is. Let's see what it's all about. Welcome to Stack of Ventures. Earn APY 1,000% on ETH. So this is stacking ETH, this is. Start stacking. Just going to ask for my wallet, right? Deposit into Fund 1. 3.5 million currently being locked, I imagine. Each day, 833.333 stack are sent to those who have committed capital to Fund 1. This actually seems alright, doesn't it? This actually seems pretty good. Fund 1. Fund 1 details. Launched March 1st. Lifespan 1 year. 5% paid to the management. Hard cap 5 million. Let's have a look. So their fund filled 2.7 million in 4 days. So people are obviously seeing that this has some promise, particularly with the APY, which does look frigging incredible, to be honest. Okay, so let me have a look on my app, see if there's anybody who has invested in Stacker. This will give me greater... Oh, it's there. Has it got any VC? No. No, not presently. Decentralized community and venture capital protocol and accelerator. So it's a venture capital... So in essence, by being part of the fund, you are in essence part of a fund to help other projects, I take it. That sounds interesting. I quite like this. Quite like it. Not a big fan of the price. But anyway. Look at CX. I looked at it the other day. And I've got a few... Hey, check out... Hi, Supo. This is from Jordan. Check out this 500k market cap potential rocket ship. B26 Finance, audited by Hacken. 15% weekly staking. Is that good? I kind of think 50% shit. But anyway, let me have a look. B26. I take it it's not on CoinMarketCap. Is it on... it's not on CoinGecko. Right. Gecko! B26 Finance, is it? Right, B26.finance. Let's check this out. Welcome to the future of banking. Looks interesting. Welcome to the future of banking. There's private self-banking for your financial freedom. Max supply 226,000. It's on Uniswap. Audited by Hacken. And up to 15% interest per week and fire your boss. First private self-banking app for USDC. No middlemen, no bank. Time to switch self-banking. Could be good for a little... This could be good for like people wanting to just... You know, even if it's like for... Even if it's like for children, I suppose. Setting up their own little bank where they're earning 15%. Okay, obviously they probably couldn't do it, so a parent would have to do it for them. Looks like it's quite interesting. Obviously, it seems like it may have a lot of upside if it's 500k market cap. When I see something finance, for some unknown reason, I automatically expect it's going to be one of those wanky meme coins. Is there any info on... I imagine it's Ethereum. If it's on Uniswap. Coming soon on App Store, coming soon on Google Play. So it could be okay. Not too bad. Any other suggestions? Lisa Marie licked it, apparently. What about antimatter? Antimatter, polkadot, and Binance. Yes. We looked at antimatter. It's kind of... Antimatter was a polka starter IDO. Oops, spelled it wrong. I spelled Polak starter. Polka starter IDO. And one of the things that is quite scary about being a polka starter IDO is that you tend to get forgotten quite quickly. So antimatter was about 2 weeks ago, I want to say. So let's have a look and see how that's doing at the moment. See how it's reacted. Because I think that it's safer to get into something days after it's actually already launched. A week or so after it's already launched. Because then the market starts to give it its value. Now this has got a 2-to-1 ratio market cap to volume, which shows incredibly high relevance. Okay, that went down significantly there. It went from 14 million to 9.8. So $3.17, 30 million market cap. So it's had something happen to it very, very lately. Let's have a look and see. if anything's been announced on their Twitter. Ejaculate on the like button. Ethan BSC is now live. Yada yada. That's old news. Introduces chain swap. Oh, a cross-chain bridge for the masses. So this has just been launched, I take it. Very soon, chain swap. So it's got its own Twitter account for some reason. A feeless cross-chain bridge. Feeless cross-chain bridge. That's insane, actually. So that's essentially like wrapping up your assets and sending it across chain for free, as such. So that's pretty good. But the announcement's already happened. So this probably would have been better timed before the announcement. Supo, could you check Digital? Right, okay, so we're on 150 likes, people, with 313 people. If you want to know what is going to be the next Chili's, what's going to topple Chili's, what is going to be the next big NFT, then you will smash that like. Can I get a preach? You will smash it. Right, okay, full on preacher mode today. Let's have a look and see how things are going on the watch lists. So Index Finance, 42% up today. Fantastic. Now, I actually did take a little bit more of a position on Index Finance when it was 5.11, I want to say it was. Because that essentially just brought it right down. It's like, thank you. And that did really well. Look, now $8. That's quite sharp. Shadow's now over $3. SnowSwap has still got a lot of making up to do to get back to its former glory. Ramp, the Berry, still kind of buried. Perlin now 12 cents. That's pretty cool. Shift Chain 63 cents. Linear, Umbrella $1.56. Look at Crust still doing very, very, very well. Considering it's so under the radar, I think I'm the only YouTuber that's actually covered Crust. EasyFi down a bit. Digical's down 7%. So anyway, right, and let's just have a quick look at the NFTs, because this is the sexiest area right now. It isn't DeFi. Okay, the sexiest area right now is NFTs by far. So 166 likes. Come on, 34. Digo Finance, that. Wow, look at Portion, 23% up. Crowns, 24. Gourmet Galaxy, Ave Gotchi, that's remained quite static, actually. Non-fungible token. That is just ridiculous. I actually think, and I haven't added it yet, but I'm going to add it. I'm going to add Sync Network, because Sync is amongst the kind of NFTs I am really into right now. So I'm going to add Sync Network to this list. And Sync Network, I think, is actually a bit of a powerhouse. Where would Sync Network actually come in this? 4% down. 18. Oh, okay. Good. Right, okay. There's quite a few super chats coming through. Quite a few super chats. So I better keep up to date with these. Maybe easier to do on my phone. E.T. von home! Right. Thoughts on DGB? Seriously? What are your thoughts on Casper Labs? I don't have any thoughts on Casper Labs. I don't even know who or what they are. The only Casper I know of is the Casper of Ethereum. Is this Casper? Proof State Blockchain. Casper Labs. Removes the barriers that prevent mainstream blockchain adoption. I think there's... Casper Labs develops and maintains Casper. Future proof. It looks like it's a fast proof of stake blockchain. DApp builder, that kind of thing. Looks okay. Upcoming ICO apparently. Right. What else? Thoughts on DGB? Like seriously, like DGB it's an old coin. It's an old coin, very tradable, but it's not anything that I would eye up for a long-term investment. Looking quite on fleek, Superman. Age of Rust coming to engines. Looks like another hot one. Age of Rust. Okay. Age of Rust. So it's a game on Steam, apparently. It's a game. Require certain blockchain-based inventory, can issue crypto rewards. Don't know how that... Thank you, Inia. I really appreciate your input there. I love you. Thank you very much for your contributions. I really do appreciate that. Right, at 20 off 20, we've got 344 people. We have got a Binance Smart Chain NFT powerhouse to be unlocked at 200 likes. The like is the NFT here. Well, it's not really, is it? If anything, it's just a FT. Anyway, hey Super, any thoughts on Spice? Looked at Spice a while ago, I'm sure. Spice, can't really remember though. Oh yeah, of course. The is it sci-fi? Yeah, it looked good. It looks good. Check out Coin Artist. I have actually seen that every time I've gone on to Coin Artist. Oh, sheesh! We got over 200 likes. Right, people, you have spoken. Check out Coin Artist. 81,000 trade volume. Looks dead to me, pretty much. That is a terrible volume. You know, if it was... You know, what 81, essentially, that is a 20-to-1 ratio on market cap. So it shows it's dead as a dodo. Oh, by the way, people, Matic, or should I say Polygon, has been listed on Coinbase Pro, which is quite incredible. I told you this was a god tier. I was the first one that talked about Matic, people. And what is the other one that has been added onto Binance today? And who was the first one to tell you about this one? He pulls his beard at 2.5 cents. Right, okay, people. Well, I think I'm going to be the first one to bring you this one. So, the people have spoken. You would like... What are your thoughts on PJ today? I will have a look at that afterwards. I will remember. So, there's a juicy one coming, people. A juicy one. And it's not. This is so new. It's so new. This. Refinable. Now, this is going to be a Binance Smart Chain NFT platform. It's going to launch on Binance Smart Chain. Binance Smart Chain is one of their partners. Now, it is essentially... This is essentially the NFT hub. Alright, so Refinable is the definitive hub for all limited digital goods secured by NFT technology. This is a no-code NFT deployment platform. So, it's a super farm killer. It's a super farm massacrer, in my personal opinion. This makes super farm... Particularly just look at the content that is there now versus what's on Super Farm. It makes Super Farm look like an utter joke. So anyway, create your NFTs, discover and get discovered, trade and share with anyone, leverage their full potential. This is going to be, I believe, the definitive NFT marketplace for artists and creative people to be launching their NFTs. And it's all going to be with low transaction and immediate settlement because it's on Binance Smart Chain and not on Ethereum. You've seen how Chili's has lifted off. Well, this one I think could also do exactly the same. Our community marketplace allows both amateurs and professionals to transact NFTs and establish storefronts. This is going to be an NFT. This is going to be an NFT suite for anybody that is looking to sell, trade their NFTs and buy NFTs. Scarce by design. Collect and hold refi tokens to unlock extended benefits, including reduced fees and voting rights. So the token itself will be used for settle and fund transactions, priority listing and discovery. So there's already built-in utility. It's not just some naff governance token or whatever. This has actual utility, increased distribution and royalty limits, discounted platform commission. So you don't have to pay as much commission when you sell. Access to exclusive sales, voting, community voting and moderation. So we are here. Testnet launch, smart contract setup, the 2 different NFTs, wallet integrations, token sale, audit, mainnet launch. There's so much ahead of this. So if we have a look, and there's me old man box mining. So they're partners. Binance Smart Chain. Genesis Block Ventures. Now, Genesis Block Ventures has been involved in every single big hitter so far, including yesterday's massive hit, Eternity Chain. AU21 has been getting into the really good ones recently. Like, these are the 2 that I tend to see in the big recent powerhouses. I've never heard of Tony Play, but I imagine that is some form of entertainment or game or something, but something actually in the NFT field. I've never heard of these and never heard of them. But anyway, they are brand new. Let's have a look at their Telegram, see how many people are in their Telegram. 103 members, people. Come on, Super Army, unleash yourselves on this Telegram group. Be full of Team Supo. The Church of Supotology's congregation should step into that Telegram group and take it over. No, I'm joking. Okay, we are not a cult. But anyway, these guys look magnificent. And of course, they have got Box, who is going to be talking to his 200, now nearly 40,000 subscribers about this. So yeah, so this is going to be a big hitter, people. This is going to be a big hitter. So let's have a look. There is actually an article about it. Introducing Refinable, the definitive NFT hub for all limited goods on the blockchain. So yada yada yada. Talk about NFTs and all the things that have done well. As the first major NFT hub on Binance Smart Chain, Refinable is the definitive platform to create, discover, trade, and leverage any digital content on the blockchain. This means providing our users with a next-gen platform that can support the next billion users in their NFT endeavors. Look at the grandness of the... You get in this. If you can get in this super early, I think this is a slam dunk. This has got Ethos 2.0 written all over it. No code, decentralized peer-to-peer marketplace, ultra-low transaction and commission fees, limitless creation and distribution options, multiple settlement currencies, customized royalties, NFT content agnostic, community moderation, IP, commercial, non-commercial rights, and more. So this looks like it's just going to... Just tell me. Tell me. I'm going to put it out to you guys. Tell me, yes or no, yes or no. Does this not sound heavenly? 3, 2, 1, buy. We've been waiting. Yes, we have. We have been waiting for a hot BSC, Binance Smart Chain NFT platform that we can get into super early. Chili's has already lifted off. There have not been many suggestions in the chat where I have said, guys, what NFT calls have you got? There's none in the Binance Smart Chain. It's all pretty much Ethereum, and they are not shit, but they are shit, really. Yes, 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 big fat yes, 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 how to get in, yes, yes. I don't know, personally. I don't know. But that is what you need to find out by going and essentially obliterating their Telegram group and finding out. Ethos 2.0, yes. There's pretty much like 98% yeses here. Where can we buy it? I don't think they've even launched a private sale yet. I don't know. I don't know yet. Yes, when pre-sale? Suppo, get us in pre-sale. This sounds like a real deal within the NFT market. Yes. Basically, yes. Basically, this is just a killer. This is a killer. I am going to quite literally... No. But I would stake my entire portfolio on the fact this is going to be massive. So anyway, yeah, there we are. In fact, I think I pretty much am, if I get a chance, put my entire portfolio into... No, I won't. But what I look for, people, like yesterday, if you saw my video yesterday, you may have seen me be completely cutting about a load of projects. People were saying, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? I'm like, shit. Now, they're not necessarily shit, but what I mean is shit for me. Because I am looking for a cryptocurrency that I can invest $10,000 in. Now, that's not how much I would normally go for if I'm going big, but I'm just giving you as an example that I could put $10,000 in and buy a house or an apartment in the next 6 months with it. That is what I am looking for, and literally hardly anything ever has the ability to get me that. And I think this one does, if there is the opportunity to get into this as early as possible. And of course, me putting it out into the YouTube verse before anybody else, it'll probably catch on quite quick. I don't know. But people, Team Suppo, let's ram raid this thing. Let us ram raid it. You are blessed. Oh man, I'm probably going to get into so much trouble when I go to heaven. If I go to heaven. Right, any questions then? Why is this different than others? It's Binance Smart Chain. Right, any questions? I will put 10k. Now, as far as I said, don't just put 10k at any point. My 10k is below 5 million. Now, from what I understand, I was looking into their white paper because that was the only place I could get any information. Because none of this information, I did look in their Telegram group, and I couldn't find any information on the token supply, but I was able to find it in their white paper, which is a good white paper, by the way. Very, very understandable. So their total supply, so they're going to have 500 million, but 20% is going to be available immediately. 20% and then another 5%. Now, from my understanding, that means there is going to be around about 1 million or so initial supply. So 1 million, no, not 1 million, sorry, 100 million. 100 million if it's going to be 20%. So 100 million times, yeah, so 3 million. It's going to be 3 million market cap in the public sale. Let me just go back. Where was the white paper? And then the the private sale is 3 million and the public sale is 3.3 million. So, yeah, so that is essentially how it's going to, that's going to be the initial start price, which I think is absolutely perfect for long-term gains. BitMax is my, I would say, third best ever performing cryptocurrency. And that was a 2 million, I think, when I got into it. So it's roughly that. And I think this is going to absolutely shit on BitMax, personally speaking. So anyway, yeah, so they got all these roadmap items. They got their team here. 6 years in product management, SMEs, corporations, software engineer, lots of experience. I've looked through their team. Team checks out. Not a shit team. A lot of the low cap plays, like 1 to 5 million, when people say, oh, you know, check them out. I look at their team, it's like they spent like 1 year in cryptocurrency. I'm not going to trust that. All right, so yeah, I think this one pretty much is slam dunk. Any price prediction for Perlin? I should imagine that's going to do it. That should do insanely well over time. I should think. Any more suggestions, people? 200 members now in Refinable. So they are. So literally, people are going and they are gonna dominate Refinable. Or we've 2x'd their thingy. Can you have a look at Economy? I looked at Economy so many times. Like, Economy, it just doesn't... It just gets... Ecomy, I mean. Ecomy has already... They've already exploded. They've already, you know... They've already exploded. They've already kind of 100x'd. Like, is there a point in getting into this now? No, didn't want that. I wanted all time. Yeah, look, 0.0005. And then up here is 0.003. So, like, it's pretty much the... And that was when it was on CoinGecko. Like, it was... Or CoinMarketCap. Like, why isn't this showing it completely all time? Because this was out before January, and it's already gone. Like, what is the point in keep on flogging a dead horse? These poor buggers didn't see it coming. Super Army arrived in Telegram. When Moonbeam, I think Q2. Your thoughts on Chain Guardian? I think Chain Guardian is going to be a big hit. Just heard a sound there, it was very odd. Your thoughts on Chain Guardian? Yeah, I think Chain Guardian is going to be a big hit. It's polkadot, NFT gamification. I think it's going to be massive. Brought out by Chain Games. Is paint still a good buy? I think so, yes. I think so. If you think about how it becomes more scarce over time because of people creating, it's literally like a canvas board for NFT artists, you know? Now, one of my friends in particular, Joshua, who has actually been in the stream before, he has BSC starter. Okay, he has already he creates artwork, and I can imagine it looks sexy as hell on NFTs because he is well talented. So yeah, I think this is going to do well. I think it's literally had a quick burst. But if you bought when I told you about it, you're still up. What are your long-term prediction on Matic? I think Matic is going to be... let me just have a look where Matic is now. Matic, I see an easy top 15. An easy top 15, personally. I think this is going to go $10. Who knows? It's gonna be an absolute behemoth over time. Wait a minute. So $10 is essentially a 30x on where it is now, I want to say. Nah, maybe a 35x or something. So that would make it around about 35 billion market cap. Which I think sounds very modest, actually. Talk about Smart Chain, the fork of Aave, multiplier finance. Is that MM? MXX, I mean. MXX. Fork of Aave. 79 mil. It's already blown a gasket. But thank you very much for your contribution, Bart. But it just seems like... I mean, it could be a good gainer over time. I mean, think about it, people. Like, I don't mean to make it sound very, very easy, but between now and, like, October or January, we have got, like, 8 to 12... we got, like, what? 8 to 10 months of a bull market coming up, right? So, like... If you invest in anything now, you're going to be in profit, I believe, by the time the end of the bull market comes. But from my perspective, I want to get into things that 10,000 can turn into 500,000. I want 10,000 to turn into 500,000. I don't want 10,000 to turn into 20,000. That's my personal approach. It may or may not actually be... you know, it's a very risky approach. That's why I sell at 50 to 100x or 50 to 1000x, dependent on how much growth I see in a particular cryptocurrency. But that is what I invest in. Investing in this now, I don't think that you're going to be able to turn 10,000 into a house or an apartment, a luxury apartment, by the way. I'm not talking about one of your, you know, just it's infested with mold and termites and all that. No, I mean a plush apartment. So that's what I would want for my 10,000. Check out Pastel, new listing on CoinGecko. Pastel. Hmm, 49,000 at the moment. Obviously, that's because of its very, very low. That's because it's new, apparently. Pastel.network. Got your prediction? Don't know. Do I think there will be more ROI in NFT or DeFi this run? From here to the end of the run, I would say NFT. I would say NFT for sure. Yeah. NFT is just sexier, people. It's more colourful. I mean, DeFi is still popular. It's still the key narrative. NFT, however, is a spin on that because it incorporates it incorporates DeFi. So therefore, NFT as a kind of holistic entity is bigger, in my opinion, because they are actually giving almost a use case to DeFi. They're giving a fun element to DeFi as well. Probably unique, valuably rare, digital art on the blockchain. Pastel is a new world for creators, yada, yada, yada. Art for the future, for artists, for collectors, for crypto investors. Unique ownership, tradable assets, proven authenticity. Partners, Coin Central. No. Coin Central is owned by that pillock, Doug Polk. But anyway, yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't look like it's got a lot of inherent value in terms of, like, who's invested in it. I don't know what the current market cap is, but it's early stages. Early stage NFT could be great for speculation. Without the current, without any current information, 3,300. Telegram members, that's interesting. And that's not what I meant to do. Let's have a look on their Twitter, see how big their Twitter is. I'm going to have to go very shortly, people. I want this to be short, sharp, and sexy. Will you be buying into Oxygen? I don't know, actually. Pastel, 1,180 followers. Let me just have a look. Oxygen Bitmax. When is that? I think it's the 11th. When is that? So essentially, Oxygen is a derivatives platform based on Solana, I believe. Now, yeah, you have to complete KYC2, Oxy agreement. Yeah, so there's an auction for Oxygen. I think it's going to be massive, actually. If you can get into this, try and get into it. On-chain, decentralized, non-custodial, prime brokerage. It's basically two sexy things: Solana and derivatives. Very sexy. Decentralized derivatives is a sexy product. Am I going to get into Akala and Moonbeam? I doubt it. I doubt I'm going to... Well, I'm going to get into it, yes. But I don't think I'm going to be able to be an early investor in them. I've just looked at Stacker Ventures Vapor Smooth, and I do think it actually looks quite good. Unicrypt, I think they're getting involved in quite a few projects, but the actual value proposition didn't appeal to me at all. Chain Guardian thinks it's great. Oh yes, P-Chain. So I still hold P-Chain, and P-Chain, I believe, are still active. Let's see how P-Chain are doing. 3 million trade volume is actually quite good. It's about a 1:7, I would say, ratio. Next monthly burn. They haven't really changed the website. The website looks crap. Like, P-Chain, I can't remember the name of the Grandmaster. who runs this. But honestly, P-Chain, do something about your website. Bring it into 2021, please. This thing looks like it belongs in 2015 or something. Yeah, who was the big... Dr. Feng Jeff Cow. Yes, this guy is an absolute genius. But being a genius does not necessarily mean you provide a great website. But P-Chain... I have to catch up with what P-Chain are doing, but essentially they're a DApp ecosystem. Supports Ethereum virtual machine, which is a lot like Prism. So actually, this is like a cheap Prism, I suppose, but it's not on polkadot. So anyway, but P-Chain's good. Anyway, people, I think I is going to make a move now. So thank you very much for your attendance today. The body of coins. Amen. The blood of gains. Amen. Right, people, thank you very much for joining me today. I love you all. You've been a wonderful congregation once again. And it seems like things are very, very healthy at the moment in the cryptocurrency landscape. So I am hopeful that we are back on our trajectory up. I think that certainly in the short term, it could be very, very good. I don't know about midterm. I think there's still some peaks and troughs ahead. But ultimately, I think that the cryptocurrency market is in a very good position. NFTs is definitely the flavour. And you saw today with your own eyes a sublime, phenomenal, exemplary example of something I think is going to do extremely well. And the earlier you can get in, just like with Happy I think is also just a big powerhouse hit. So Happy, Chain Guardians and Refinable are going to be, I believe, massive hitters if you can get in early. Right, people, thank you for joining. Mass is over. I will see you tomorrow. It is lights out, all out.